start with some 9 next one?
Yeah.
That's just left. I got it just left of the flag.
Okay. I didn't know where the ball. Let's use your. That better is the ball. Ball flag.
Wherever.
Ball flag.
I got it. That's a little right of it. A little bit more. A little more.
More?
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Didn't see it, but left. Alright. So if the ball launches left, that means your face is pointed to the left. That's what it means. Right? Alright. So just so you know, I mean that's the way it is. Now, the face and the path are always going to have a relationship, but you know, if the path's going this way, the face is going to mirror it to some extent.
Yeah. Just
Open it a little bit, but you know, for the most part. So if your ball is going left, it probably means your face is pointed. Your face is probably pretty square, and your path is going a little bit left, outside the rim. So the thing I was going to talk to you about, based on what we worked on the other night, is this would be the way I would. This would be your #1 practice drill, and you start off with a little wide. Right. What you want to do is have one tee at 11 o'clock, and then the other tee at 4 o'clock. Right. And now your target line is still the same.
Still going up the flag.
Yeah. But what you're trying to do now is you're going to swing the club through the gate.
That wasn't terrible though.
Feels weird, but the path and this is going to be your go-to warm-up drill, all right? Because this will basically do
it for me.
Yeah, you're going to start swinging it this way.
I mean, I think it's getting better.
It probably is changing. But the last thing I want you to do is to be out there on the golf course
Go back to the other one.
thinking about, oh, I got to swing it over there.
Yeah,
I just want you to go out and play.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So when you're on the range, you do this.
And when you're out there, just play.
And when you're out there, you just play. This will transfer. We're going to talk
Take some
about
time.
transfer later, but we'll talk about transfer when we go out on the course. But, you know, right now, this is a drill. It'll ingrain what we're trying to teach you, and, you know, it'll help. Your path will get better and better and better if you just do this a couple times a week.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you're here hitting balls, just put these tees down, hit 10 or 20 balls, and it'll start
Short
to
shots,
register.
everything, right?
You can hit it with all your mid irons down. I wouldn't do it with wedges. Mid irons down, even your longer clubs, you can do it. And then the other thing is, as you get better,
Oh, weird.
yeah, it's gonna feel weird. Weird is probably good. Now, as you get better, you can start to narrow these tees to get them tight.
Okay. So we're really.
Yeah. So.
How's my posture? Trying to stand a little further away from it. I won't worry about it.
Hold on. So, well, let's talk about your setup here. You know, standing on top of the ball, right? It's gonna help. You know, it's gonna you've probably done that for a long time. When we were saying get further from the ball, it was going to facilitate more swinging the club out and hit up on it. I necessarily didn't think your posture was that bad the other night to start with. I actually think it's pretty good right now. You may want to give yourself, there you go. It's definitely launching better and
A little higher.
drawing higher, all good things. So anyway, you may just want to give it, as far as the setup goes, you may just want to give yourself set up to that drive. I'm going to show you two things. Number one, you tend to address the ball on the heel of the club, so put it behind there. See, this is here. This should be, if I had a line in the middle, that's where it should be.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a precursor. It's a preset, but if anything, you want to default the other way, which means maybe address the ball on the toe.
So.
But this, addressing it here in the heel, is only going to make you do that. So that's number one. And then number two, as far as address goes, go back, set up again to that ball. Is you want to be in a good athletic posture. We talked about a little bit wider, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable. But then number two, see this distance?
Yeah.
That should be a good set. Is always one hand length.
In here, right?
Yeah. Make sure you have that. If you have that with your hand and your body, and then you're athletic, and then the ball is on the center part of the club face, you're fine. You don't need to be reaching for the ball.